Hi again, everybody, and welcome back to Tony and the Tiki Bar. It's been a long time coming, and if you watched my last video, I'm sorry. I know that's what we call a blooper reel, but I had to put something out there just to get me back into the swing of things. And tonight I'm going to make one of the most classic tiki cocktails for you. It's the subject of a lot of controversy. Who invented it first, who makes it better, and it's the Mai Tai, of course, is what I'm speaking about. And tonight I'm going to make the Mai Tai for you the way that I enjoy it, the way that, as you can see, I've got a lot of different rums to choose from in here, and this isn't a matter of price or favorite brand or anything like that. I mean, I've got brands that I think that when I mix them together, they taste good, and I've tried and I continue to try many different recipes, and they all taste good. But right now, this is the one that's my tried and true favorite. So once again, we're going to start our recipes as we always do with fresh squeezed citrus. And I'm going to make a double batch so that, Mai Tais are better when you share them with somebody, right? So I'm going to make two. And first thing is an ounce and a half of fresh squeezed lime juice. Again, it's a double batch. I'm going to save the lime shells. And we're going to dump our ingredients into our shaker. This one is going to be a shaken drink, not done in the mixer tin, or not done with the blender drink mixer. And we do the least expensive ingredients first. That way, if we make a mistake, we can dump it out, start over, and we don't have to waste all kinds of alcohol. Then I'm going to use, again for a double batch, a half an ounce of orgeat syrup. I'm told that the T is silent. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I love the feedback I'm getting from you guys. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to keep on doing this for me and for you. And I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. This is a homemade Demerara syrup. It is Demerara sugar, and it is made the same way as simple syrup, but I use the Demerara, which is available at the grocery store. And again, I used a half an ounce of that. And then the next one is going to be our orange curacao. And I like the Pierre Ferrand dry curacao. I think it just has a great flavor. It's not too sweet, not too syrupy or sugary. And I'm going to go ahead and use 1 ounce of that for my double recipe. And then we come to the spirit, the rum. I'm using 2 different kinds of rum because I like the way it tastes when they're blended together. My standby Appleton Estate Signature Blend, I'm going to use 2 ounces of that. And then I'm going to add, for my dark Jamaican rum, Karuba Dark. And I'm going to put 2 ounces of that as well. Again, a lot of personal preference in these drinks, but this is my favorite, and you go ahead and try it. Tell me what you think. I'm going to save the Lemon Heart 151. I like to do a little float on top. It's a little bit different, but that's just the way I like to do it. So then I'm going to put my ice into the tin after I pour everything else in there so that it doesn't get watered down. And if you're still waiting for me to come back with ice for the drink that I posted last night, probably not going to happen. So I'm going to give this a good shake. I already have crushed ice in my Mai Tai glasses from Undertow Phoenix. And I'm going to pour this in over the fresh crushed ice. Try to be even. I don't want to get, accused of bogarting the Mai Tai for myself. And I'm going to go ahead with a little, just not really going to measure it. I'm going to pour a nice light little ring of, hopefully it'll float on top, Lemon Heart 151. And I've lived in small towns where they didn't have big chain liquor stores, or they didn't have really specialized small mom and pop liquor stores. And you just have to do your best with whatever you can find. And if you search long enough and you really are looking for something and then you can't find it in any stores, there's always the internet. So now for the garnish. You take your lime shell and put that upside down or right side up, however you consider that. And then it calls for a sprig of mint. Now I've got some mint growing outside my backyard, and it's a great easy thing to grow. It's very cold hardy. In fact, I've pushed snow off of it and used it in drinks, and it comes out great. I give it a nice light little slap and put that in there behind the lime shell so that it looks like a little island with a tree, palm tree coming out of it. You don't want to crush the mint so that it gets bitter, but you just slap it lightly so that it releases the oils. The aroma is beautiful. If you want to put a little straw in there, that's always good. And this is my version of the Mai Tai. I hope that you like it as much as I do. And until next time, I'm Tony in the Tiki Bar saying cheers.